It's fair to say that with massive growth comes discomfort, and that's something we're going to explore in relation to your marketing in this episode.
I'm Yvette Mayer, and you're about to discover how the Human Design Gates can help you create more engaging content to grow your business. In each episode, we explore a specific gate's unique frequency as a cosmic content code. Let's dive in.
We're talking about Gate 53 in Human Design, which is known as the Gate of New Beginnings, or even the Gate of Developments. So this has a very fresh, let's go kind of energy to it. But just like in our last episode where we explored Gate 39, this is a root-centered gate. And gates in the root center tend to feel like pressure, in particular a pushing forward or a pushing up sense. So with Gate 53, this is about the pressure to start something new. And this pressure tends to come from something challenging or uncomfortable. But the outcome remains that we're moving forward into a new beginning, which is why for marketing, I refer to this gate, Gate 53, as the art of the start. Think evolution, think newness, think moving forward, but with a sense of this is typically going to come from a place of pressure, a place of challenge. But isn't that always the way for growth? Before we go on, I want to explore the word evolution with you, because whilst it is a sense of positive change, evolution is only possible through challenge, innovation, recalibration, reset, recreate. So there's always going to be ups and downs. It's not a straight line. Even when you think about the curve of innovation, it more is a series of steps. You know, there's a stage of evolution, there may be a plateau, even a step backwards before the next expansion, before the next evolution. And that's something that is very present in this energy of Gate 53. It's acknowledging that new beginnings and evolution come from a plateau, come from a step backwards. And yes, it's uncomfortable, but for the purposes of expansion, for the purposes of growth, we're always going to go there. And that's the nature of the universe. To take this a little bit deeper, let's explore the low frequency of Gate 53 as well as the high frequency. But before I do that, make sure you stay to the end of this episode because I'm going to be sharing 3 cosmic content prompts to help you create more relevant and engaging content in the energy of Gate 53. The low frequency of Gate 53 is immaturity. Now, it is in the root center, which tends to come with this pressure or fear. So even though the word is immaturity, and this comes from the gene keys, it's more about hanging on to fearful ways of thinking and being, rather than letting go and allowing for the new to come through. And the flavor of this fear in the 53 is a fear of non-existence, or maybe not being important. And that's not the energy we want to hang out in. We want to lean into the high frequency of the 53. And this is a particularly juicy high frequency. It is the energy of expansion. It's appreciating that our natural inclination is to grow through life, to improve, to build our wisdom, to expand our possibilities. What a beautiful energy to be transiting through right now. And as I record this, yes, we are on the cusp of transiting through Gate 53, the art of the start, which happens in around the second week of July each year. So if you're watching this in early July, know that there's an energy of expansion around, and this is something that you can certainly leverage in your marketing. So next we're going to get into what type of content to share when we're transiting through Gate 53 for marketing, known as the art of the start. But this is also relevant if you happen to have the 53 in a prominent position in your human design body graph, particularly if it's sitting in your personality sun or your personality Mercury. Now let's get into our 3 cosmic content prompts. For our first cosmic content prompt for Gate 53, the art of the start, this prompt is about sharing when you've had to let go of something to make way for the new. When you know, despite your fear of saying goodbye to something, to someone, to a situation, a plan, a dream, that in letting it go, that you make way for the new, that you open up the space for a new beginning. This is beautiful content to share this week. Maybe it's a story of when this has happened for you, or it could be simply encouraging others to let go of something that's holding them back. And our second cosmic content prompt for Gate 53, the art of the start, is about patience. It's about trusting that when you're in the thick of the breakdown, or things are feeling heavy and stuck, and you're just confused and you're not sure of your direction, that you actually are on the cusp of a breakthrough and you need more time to simply allow it to come through. So this prompt is about A, taking this advice on yourself and maybe in your marketing, waiting until that lightning bolt of this is what I want to share drops in, or with your audience also giving them the guidance to have faith and to trust that the next season, the next growth, the new beginning is coming. But it requires a level of trust and faith that it's going to happen in divine timing. And for our third cosmic content prompt for Gate 53, the art of the start, this one refers to the pressure of this root-centered energy and the fact that diamonds are made in the rough. And what I mean specifically is that innovation is often the result of being under pressure. This is an encouraging type of prompt and an opportunity to remind your audience that they've got this, that they can thrive under pressure. And it's when they keep going, even when it feels hard and uncomfortable, that they reach the next level in the game of life. And thank you so much for all your feedback about this series. I know many of you are ready to take the next step and you're wondering, how can I learn more about human design and marketing? I've got you. Go to the description now and I'm offering you a free masterclass, which is an introduction or a 101 into human design for marketing.